Humans have always been creators. We created this amazing society that we live in today. We created everything you see around you, unless you're sitting in nature. We created this way for me to speak to you through this device that you're looking through. So it's amazing what we've been able to create, and we continue to create. But more and more of us are going from creators and producers and becoming consumers. And it's happening because of technology. I remember when I was young, I always had something to do. I was running outside every day looking for a new adventure to explore, to find something new, to play with my friends, find new games to play. And it was so much fun, always discovering and working on a new project. And as I got older and I became a teen, that started to dwindle. I became more inside, watching movies, playing games, and playing with my friends. And then it went from playing with my friends to just being by myself and consuming a lot of information online. And I didn't notice it at the time, but I was losing the ability to go out in the world and to discover new things and to have fun. If you feel like this is something you struggle with, that you consume way too much information, then this video is going to be for you. I'm going to give you the journey of how this happened to the human and why we're sitting in this situation right now. And I'm going to give you a solution to how you can start to solve this problem. It's really interesting how we shifted from being really active to becoming very passive. And of course, many of us are active, but a lot more of us are passive. That means that before technology, and if you go back even before the TV, everybody had to wake up and go out of the house every single day because you didn't want to sit down in a chair and stare at the wall. You wanted to do something because your inner motivation was driving you to something. Maybe that was just carrying logs, but still that was something. And we perfected the world around us, and we started to getting devices and technologies that helped us do a lot of stuff that we didn't have to do before. And slowly but surely we got to the screen, we got the TV, and then we got the phone that we have now, and we have the internet with it. And of course that was amazing in the beginning because everybody's like, I can just sit and I can talk to everyone and it's gonna be a great time. I can consume all the information that's ever existed. And it seemed like a really good idea. But then it showed that it had a lot of side effects. Because consuming information that's really easy accessible is much easier than going out and actually producing something for yourself. This is something that happened gradually, and we went from being producers to consumers, or at least we have to really fight the urge of just sitting there and consuming. If you want an analogy for consumption, it is like eating junk food. Like before, you had to go and hunt your food, you only had the food you had then and there, or what you had stored up. Now you can go to a McDonald's, so you can just eat until you run out of money. And that's the consumption on the highest level. You don't have to do much to get the food. And now we don't have to do anything to get information. We even have videos that are designed to make you feel like you have progress without even actually having progress. And this slowly have turned you and me from a producer to a consumer. And in my opinion, if you really want to have a successful life, if you want to live a fulfilling life, you need to be a producer. You need to be an 80% producer and a 20% consumer. By only consuming information, you lose a lot from the creation itself. Being in life is hard, it has struggles, it takes effort to make anything happen. But those struggles and efforts are worthwhile, because if it wasn't hard to do something, it wouldn't be worthwhile. And by going and trying new things and building upon that and getting better and better every single day makes you feel like a little bit bad in the moment, but when you achieve and build something that you actually put your sweat, blood and tears into, that's the greatest feeling in the world. But we're losing it because we have so accessible information at our fingertips at all times. And with that, we lose the amazing feeling of actually building and achieving something that we put a lot of work into. So what's the solution to all this? It seems pretty hopeless. It's so nice to sit on your phone and scroll all day. Of course, I want to do that too. But the solution is that you change your perspective. That's when your mind tells you that it's going to be really nice to just sit down and scroll for many hours. You just have to create another voice that says to that voice, man, that's not right. You will not feel that good by doing that for many hours on end. What you will feel good about is actually producing something. I can tell you in this short video how to find your passion and start to find what you really want to produce, but I can promise you that you have something. You have something within you that you are uniquely good at, that you can produce to make this world a better place. Maybe you're a sculptor even. Maybe you're a painter. Maybe you like making videos like this. Like I find my passion in talking and inspiring others. And I can only sit here and sell you on the idea that you can find that within yourself as well. But by changing your perspective from being a consumer to becoming a producer, by producing 80% and consuming 20%, then you change your whole perspective, and with that you will change your entire life. Technology will only get better and better. You will find more clever ways to suck you in, so you have to make this fight right now. It is up to you, no one else. You have the responsibility, and you should actually click off this video now and start going on a dopamine fast for a couple of days, just to start to reclaim that producer instinct that you have within you. I'm Francis Drake. Goodbye.